season featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, both looking to move up big time. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hearstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Rebels offense comes on the field to open this game. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
It's a shotgun run called. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here they are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, LSU. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On first down, it's play action. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. And same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now third and goal, you come up with a sack. Backs against the wall. They get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal. And that's a win for the defense.
Makes it look easy. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So So the LSU Tigers offense out there for their first possession. Now they feature a tight end, Kirk, coming off a big game. He was a reliable target, showed off the hands, and this is a defense that has to be very aware of him today.
Yeah, they really did a great job of getting him the football, really a lot of times behind the linebackers, between those safeties. You got to think this defense will try to take that away.
It's a fumble. The defense has got it. Breaks free. Touchdown, Rebels. And the defense joins the scoring party now. Potential momentum shifter. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He's got it in the open. He goes down after a solid game on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And there's the handoff.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
I'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch downfield. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Pump over the middle. It's Keen. Touchdown, LSU. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Price. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player's going to get an earful from the coach. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on return there, but a great interception to get the offense the football to the 42.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable.
Look out, he's in the clear. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. It's It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And at first down, they go right back to him. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The sure hands, it's Lane.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the field.
Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up third down. They pick up the first on the ground. Powers through. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Rebels will have first and 10 here.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Motion now from the tight end. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it first and 5. In the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Catch made on the left side, and it's good for a first down at the 36. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal block.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Jamison. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that completion. Caught in the backfield. It's Keys. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. They've got this drive going now. They'll be near midfield with a first down. Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Jamison. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal block.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. LSU is now operating in the red zone. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for three. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with three in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Dropping back. It's Price. Price the right with a quick throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40.
What was that?
Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
Hold.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Going for his running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Quarterback operating an empty set. Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Jamison. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Pass caught, but not good for first down yardage. Offense looking to punt now.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. They pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
Now here's the toss play. Breaks it over space. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
This is the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl.
The Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Goes out of bounds at the 34. That's a pretty good return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Goes to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
running play called on 3rd and short. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and
It's caught inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal for the offense.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Sides of the throw. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And they're trying to push it in here. Oh, they stop him short. Defense stout here on back-to-back plays.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
They get nothing on second down. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight
What up,
for
G?
60 minutes.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Trying the old counter play here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Fighting off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. And the Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Hold.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Looking to pass. It's Price. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Caught by the receiver. They move the ball to the 48 and
it is
earn a fresh set of downs.
right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down
Oh,
now in
man,
the
that
second
should've been
half.
a big hit.
Probably limited
probably
opportunities
still
at this
would've
point
caught
in the
it,
game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. The Rebels are in the red zone. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the Rebels line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy. Ada baby.
2nd and goal.
Number 3.
It's a quarterback keeper. Defense
Boom.
flexing and stopping again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be 3rd down. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down?
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Step defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from this 23 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following
What
the
up,
field goal,
Bill?
the kickoff team is out there
What it
now.
do?
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Bursts into space. Touchdown, LSU. They are pouring it on now.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking to pass, it's Price. Brought by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Good enough for the 1st down to the 37. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. A quick juke. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Lane. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down. Very near the red zone now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Makes the defender miss. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense is still clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. The ball is picked off. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. 1st down here for this offense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt. 51 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Just flings it out of bounds. Pass rush closing in.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ole Miss. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running.
What up,
It's the
Commish?
chemistry between the quarterback and the
Grab you a
receiver that
snack,
really,
grab
I
you a
think,
burger,
is
grab you
unique.
a
They put
vodka
so
Red
much
Bull,
time into this in the
grab you a
offseason.
beer.
By the time they
Whatever
get to
you have at
Saturdays,
home.
you can close your eyes and make your throw.
In the
That's
corn
exactly
husker
what we saw
state.
right there.
Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Oh, what the?
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Leaning on the run game here. As the 1st down is still going. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this
Keep the
with the
clock.
lead. Nothing too
Man.
fancy, just right up the middle.
Man.
Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On the clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Looks like the player is down injured at that last
Stupid
play.
injuries.
We'll take a timeout while they check it out. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a 1st down on a 1st down play. Good job here late in the game. Played hard, dominating football by the offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Keeping it on the ground here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Nice little one cut. Get north.
And that's another
6.
touchdown for this guy. This defense better
Tutty.
adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield.
Man.
Not much after the
Taking
catch,
some
but it is
shots.
good enough for a first down. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to pass. It's Price. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side.
No
downfield.
way.
Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Rebels. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Hand off to the single back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ooh, Schmo next. Big baby. Then I get the Ghost of Zeus and then Yackington.